Hello, this is Danny at iTranslate Colombia. Thank you very much for tuning in, and today we're going to be showing you how to enable language interpretation for your Zoom meetings and webinars. If you're going to do a meeting that requires the language interpretation, you open your Zoom application, you click on Schedule Meeting, you put in the meeting information, and then you scroll down at the bottom, you will see the interpretation feature. You click on Enable Interpretation. You put in the email address for the person that is going to be in the role of interpreter. And then you select the language pair, which in this case, we're going to go from English to Spanish and vice versa. You click Schedule the meeting. The confirmation will appear on your screen that your meeting has been scheduled. You can copy the invitation and send it. And we're just going to go ahead and close, and your meeting has been scheduled with language interpretation. Another way that you can do it is through the Zoom site. When you log into your account through the browser, let's say this time around we're going to schedule a webinar that has language interpretation. Webinars cannot be scheduled from your application. Therefore, you will have to log into the web browser session. So we click on Schedule Webinar. Then we're going to name it Test 2 to make sure that it doesn't conflict with our other. You put in all the basic information, and then right at the bottom you will see the same thing, interpretation. Click on Language Interpretation. We'll put in the email address for the interpreter as we did when we were doing it on the application, and we will choose the language pair, which will do the same, English to Spanish and vice versa. You schedule your webinar, then you will get a confirmation that says webinar has been successfully scheduled. And it is important to note that in order to be able to have Zoom meetings with interpretation, either meetings or webinars, you need to have at least the Pro account with the webinar add-on. We're going to go ahead and show you where it is so you have an idea. So Zoom has different pricing for different types of accounts. The one that I'm talking about, at least you need to have this one, which is the Pro account, and you will also have to add the webinar function, which is $40 per month, in order to be able to use the language interpretation feature on your Zoom account. Thank you very much for watching, and in other videos we will show you how it looks from the host standpoint, from the participant standpoint, and from the interpreter standpoint.